All right, welcome to another video, guys. We're gonna do a quick POV drive, and when I mean quick, we're gonna do a quick POV drive. Again, this is not a performance vehicle, so we're not gonna, test the performance of the car. We're just gonna see how this thing rides like, and kind of the sound deadening and overall visibility. And yeah, so this will be a quick little loop, and hopefully we can see what this Atlas is like. It's been a while since I've driven a larger Volkswagen SUV. The last time I was in a Volkswagen SUV was, I think, at the Touareg. And this thing definitely reminds me a lot of the Touareg. Obviously a more modern approach to the Touareg, but again, this is a great package. If you guys are looking for a larger vehicle, this is the type of vehicle for you. All right, so the engine powering this huge beast is the 3.6 liter V6, also known as the VR6 motor. So it is a very renowned motor, and all Volkswagen fans like this car, or like this engine, that is, as well as the car. People like the car a lot as well. So overall driving feel, this is a big car, and again, with a big car, you kind of want a lot of visibility just so you can see everything. And I have just that. My visibility and my driving position especially, it's a great driving position and allows for awesome visibility. I really don't have any blind spots at all. I can see everything around me. It's really, really helpful. Road noise, I don't really notice much. Again, you guys could probably be a better tell just because you're watching the video. But overall, I don't think it's that noisy. I don't think it's noisy at all. I don't think we have the fans on. We'll turn the fans completely off. I believe I did that. And yeah, it's a quiet ride. It's a really, really nice ride. It definitely rides like a premium car, definitely like an Audi. It has that kind of Audi feel to it. The transmission's honestly really, really nice. It is obviously very based off the throttle position. If you give it decent throttle, it will downshift really quickly for you and give you that lower gear, which is super handy. As far as wind noise goes, I don't really hear much wind noise. Obviously, with a bigger car like this, you're gonna expect a little bit of wind noise, but overall, I don't really notice much of that. All right, so we'll take it on this little back road right here. This definitely is a good test to see how this ride is. It's a bumpier road. I did a mistake by taking the Golf R down this road, and rode a little bit firm, even in the comfort setting. This suspension definitely soaks up more bumps. It is running 20-inch wheels, but with those 20-inch wheels, it does have a lot of tire wrapped around it, and that does absorb most of the bumps. But yeah, overall driving feel, I mean, it feels very premium. This car obviously does come with lane keep assist, as well as the other assist options like the autonomous braking and adaptive cruise control, which is really, really nice for a long trip. Yeah, we're getting into sort of the bumpier sections, and it really is soaking up a lot of the bumps. Again, these are 20-inch wheels, so with 20-inch wheels, that's huge. It's a big wheel, and it still soaks up a lot of the bumps. I do definitely feel like this takes up a lot of the road, and that's obviously because I'm used to driving a smaller vehicle, but again, this is a very large car. It will fill a parking spot, no problem. Compared to probably a Yukon, I want to say they're probably both the same width. Maybe not exactly length, but maybe just a standard Yukon, not Yukon XL, might be the same length. But again, when I was sitting in the rear seats, I didn't find any problems with the leg room. It definitely would be easy to see myself going on a long road trip, even in the third row. So Yeah, so one of the nicest things about this car being a German, kind of more premium car, is compared to like a Yukon, this has a really good transmission. It's not based off any trucks, of course. The gearing is perfect. When you stab it, of course, it is a big motor, but it is also a very big car. It weighs a lot, so it's not gonna go. But at the same time, the gearing is really nice, so it shifts really quickly, so you do get your next gear when you want it. Just the power, it's not all there, but again, this is not a performance-oriented car. It's more of a family car and more of a commuting car. So that's not necessarily one of this car's, it's not necessarily something this car needs to be. So again, this car is really, really nice. The packaging is nice. The transmission is just so darn good. I could talk about it all day, but the DSG is such a great gearbox. It gives you gears when you want it, and especially just if you leave it in the specific drive mode. Again, speaking of the modes, I can even swap through the modes right now. So this is kind of the off-road mode. Our individual setting is kind of the off-road custom. We can scroll through and kind of just change different things. I think for the off-road custom, let's just check it out. We'll go to adjust. Yeah, for your safe. So it doesn't, in some of the prior cars, you could change it while you're driving. This doesn't allow you to change it while you're driving. We'll just leave it in the normal mode, and actually, for the heck of it, we'll put in eco. See if it lets us do it eco mode. So we'll go to normal. Actually, normal offers a sport setting as well. That probably allows for a quicker time in the gearing. Or I should say, that probably allows for longer gearing, so you can, it doesn't shift as quick and doesn't kind of numb you down a little bit. But, oh, there's a GTI going by. We'll try the sport setting right here. All right. Yeah, honestly, it's not slow. It's definitely not a slow car. Again, a heavy vehicle, but a big engine too. So the engine definitely helps. I would assume probably the 4-cylinder would feel pretty sluggish. But this V6 actually gets up and goes. So it kind of shocked me a little bit when the initial gear change until it got to second, and then I kind of did my pull in second gear. But overall, I mean, wow, this is quite a package. This car definitely is a great commuting car. I would love to, honestly. I'm not a huge SUV person, but at the same time, this car, just being the size that it is, probably allows for, you know, moving stuff back and forth with ease. But yeah, so again, great package. The SE is probably plenty. If you probably go with the higher trims like the SEL, you do get probably sunroof and panoramic roof at that. But again, SE is a plenty fine package. I would recommend getting the V6 though. It is just a little bit more punchier than the 4-cylinder, and with the car at this size, it's probably more recommended. So yeah, that was the drive. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it probably wasn't the most interesting thing, but again, this car is a commuter focused vehicle, and I wanted to kind of focus the drive on that by seeing how it rode, ride quality, just sound and everything. So again, it's a great package. If you guys are looking for something of this size, look no further than the Atlas. It's an awesome car. So with that said, I'm gonna park this thing right up. Again, it takes up a whole parking space. But you know, with the parking assist, it does help. So again, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day.